We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Go. 120!
Watch the pass.
Spot! Great. Spot! No! Wait,
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run with Howard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here we go. 280!
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
1st down, Chiefs.
Yellow!
Silver.
Hey, 57.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 46 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs 7, Eagles 0. Harrison Butker to kick off
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. Nothing fancy there. A little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut, as you described, and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
On 1st and 10, it's Clement. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Hey, Delta. Kill.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And that's incomplete. That time Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
27 Mike, 25.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gary. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now a carry for Sanders. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
5-9. Hey, Foxtrot. Here,
Shotgun now for Wentz. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
53, Mike. Wild Bill.
They begin the drive with Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Malcolm Jenkins on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes flush to his right. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
Yellow.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
50, yellow.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 50. Bravo. Check the out. Check the out. Mike, 50.
On first down, Mahomes. And they're going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll...
Deshaun Jackson off to the races. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 73 yards. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. On the return, Jackson. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Go. Waiting.
Check, 59. Watch twist.
Miss 5-7.
Mike 5-9.
Great.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Slam.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland.
Let's go.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Got you, pump. Mike, check.
Now Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's third down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Single the slot.
Miss 5-7.
Working from the gun, Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
Jet bomber. Hey, Rip 5-2, on here. Hey, Echo.
Wentz now on first down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground.
At the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
Flag. Hey, team 6.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Here.
Mike 53. Target.
Forward, Tokyo.
53 is the Mike. It's our field. Hey, it's our
Bravo.
Wentz going to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
For Alshon Jeffrey, incomplete. Morris Claiborne on the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, zoom.
53, Mike. Hey, man.
Now Wentz again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up second and 2. 46-yard line.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Well, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
There we go. Back man. 280. 57. 57.
Squeeze, double.
Blue draw, quarter.
Check, nickel.
They'll run on first down. Clement trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Five. Here. Trey 15. Trey 15.
Throwing on second down. Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. On first down, Clement. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Again, it's Howard. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Waiting. Sunday. Here we go.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and they converted a second time for 6 points.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. They find some open field here. The 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, 50 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
You might be getting tired of seeing me. Mike, check, 59.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Trey 15. Wait, empty.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, Ford, Tokyo. Hey, Orbit.
Mike's 59.
Wentz now to throw. That's caught by Jackson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
46 down, man. 5-4. Pilot, 64.
On 1st down, Wentz bringing it in. Jackson left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Sanders. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Howard. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Watch that flag. Safety's creeping.
Here.
Mike, check. 59. Hey, let's get that ball.
Other side, solid.
Shoot. Watch the shoot.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Go.
Joker.
Here.
They'll try and run for it. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Showing some grits and some guts going for it. Their 4th and goal, pounding it in.
And being rewarded for that confidence in the team, huh? The coach saying, let's go ahead and get this. And how about the guys up front firing out, finding a little bit of a crack for them to get through? Touchdown. I love it.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
43. Attack.
Exit. Alert flare. Check 24. 53 is the mic. All right, T, let's turn. All right, T. 6 guys. Check 6.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mahomes throwing on 4th, eluding the pressure right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. Now Mahomes. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Shift.
Down the man inside. Down the man.
Tighten up.
Hey, kill. Hey, 4, kill.
Kill.
Hey. High 7. Wait,
They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Here we go. 120.
Check it.
Kill.
Check it out, Reed.
Here.
Check the call.
On 3rd down, here comes Clement. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Hill on the return. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Mahomes now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Watch the foul, Alpha. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Too low, cut.
15.
Box track.
They'll look to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Let's go.
A gain of 14 and a 1st down, Chiefs.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 99. Check 99. Shoot. Be good.
Mahomes going to throw. Dancing to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. 2 straight incompletions. Now the pressure's really on. Last thing you want here to start overtime, a 3 and out.
And I know that a few years ago when they changed the rules about overtime, it may have changed a little bit about how you go about things. But bottom line is, when you have the football, you never want to give it up. You want to make sure you get points on the board at a minimum and put pressure on the other team. This is a huge 3rd down call coming up.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Check.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. On first, they go right back to Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Howard. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Here we go. 180. 657.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
I smell fear in that offense. 2 jet. I smell fear in that offense.
Switch.
Check 52.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Here we go. 120. 657.
Mike, 53.
Hey, wahoo.
Mike. Focus, defense, focus. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert
6.
On third down, this is Howard. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Great. Pick me up.
On first down, they run with Howard. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That good for 22 and a first down. On first and goal, Howard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
4th and goal.
What's your son?
56, the mic, boys, 56.
Listen.
Let's pick it up.
Listen.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And he got it! The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to